Hello there, Virgo. How are you today? Let's do a quick check-in on your energy. Hopefully you are doing well and hopefully you're stress-free. Let's just say that. All right, now these are timeless readings. So if you're new here, trust that your intuition sent you here because there is something about today's reading that is going to apply to your current situation, whatever that may be. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. And if you'd like to share with us what is resonating with you, that would be great. And if you would like to claim this reading, that would be even better. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Ready? Bottom of the deck, we've got 9 of Pentacles. Wow, you're starting off strong. This is your card, Virgo. This is your card. So 9 of Pentacles is telling me that all of your hard work is going to be celebrated, that you are really enjoying the fruits of your labor. Very positive state right now, and everything is sort of like, it's almost like you're feeling as though things are coming together exactly the way it needs to. That because you've gone through so much in the past, whatever it is, it's kind of like you're riding this wave and everything is working out in your favor at the moment. So this is lovely for you. All right, you've got the moon here. Again, things may not be as clear to you right now. Like, I think I'm getting a sense that you have some questions about, directions that you need to go. And here, if it's not clear to you, the universe says, make sure that you are trusting your instinct, go within and continue on the path that universe has you on, right? And make sure that you're coming at it from your highest, most authentic self. Always trust your intuition. 2 of Wands. Yeah, look, you're planning. You're looking like this lady here. She's looking out the window thinking there's got to be something more for me out there. I think that there's a lot of you right now because, of course, we all go through grieving. We all grieve at different speeds, right? And I don't expect you to grieve faster than you need to, but there are some of you that really are seeing that, there's something more for you out there and you want to do it. You want to take that step. You just don't know what direction to go. So trust your instinct here. Kind of connect with your higher self. Look at that 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is, of course, lying, cheating, stealing, right? That's kind of common for a lot of readers. But whenever I see the 7 of Swords, it's not just about lying, cheating, stealing, like another person is doing it towards you. Make sure you're asking yourself because, you have gone through so much. Are you robbing yourself of the experience to try something new, to expand your world? Because, of course, with everything that you have gone through, maybe you've built up walls. So you don't want to accept anything new, sort of like the 4 of Cups, right? With the guy crossed arms, this individual or the individual does not want to accept what is being given by the universe. Now, 7 of Swords tells me here, of course, if you are getting the sense, if your intuition is telling you that there's something off about a certain situation or a person or something like that, trust your instinct. You're probably correct. Like if someone is coming towards you making an offer, right? Now, but just also remember that you may be robbing yourself of the experience to try something new because you have created that separation, that boundary, right? Creating the boundaries like the 7 of Wands. Yeah, Page of Cups. So here you are, open to something new. Trying to, think of things like your head is in the clouds. This is kind of a silly, silly picture here. But yeah, this is, it's all about love, that young, innocent love. And someone may also be offering you an apology if there is something to apologize for, of course. But this is about you starting, having the opportunity to start something new that is emotionally fulfilling, right? So just be open to whatever is coming towards you. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles, everything is working out divinely for you. Oh my goodness, 9 of Pentacles, then you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. This is beautiful because this is about creating that legacy, that stability that you want. The 10 of Pentacles is also, this is also your card, of course, but again, this is about just having that security, happiness, that peace. You see, everyone is just kind of like, happy, content with their material world and material wealth. Queen of Pentacles. Come on. This is the Capricorn card. So lots of pentacles here. You're creating such a secure life for yourself here. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles also is another stability card because the Knight of Pentacles is the one that's, of course, planting the seeds for the long term, for the future. Queen of Wands. You're having a glow up, right? So something from the past, all of the heartache and the pain, the Tower moments, everything here is pointing towards you learning about your worth and your strength, your confidence. I love it. She attracts everyone towards her because she's so magnetic, and she can also create. She's the Witch of the Tarot, and she can create. right? And she can bring things towards her because she believes in law of attraction and creating, you know, that bond or that connection between what she wants and how she's acting. You know, this reminds you that whatever it is that you want, vibrate at that level, or move your energy level to that level. Match the energy, match the frequency of whatever that is that you're trying to obtain, right? So match the frequency. Wasn't it Einstein that talked about that? All right, so here we go. We've got Two of Swords. It's time to make some decisions here. Something heavy is going on, and you're going to have to make a decision sooner or later, and whatever that may be. But in this situation with the blindfold over her eyes, she's got to go within. Trust your instincts, right? Trust your instincts, trust your gut. Go within, get in touch with your divine self, whatever this decision is. Very important decision that you need to make. Whoa. You've got the Three of Swords here. Again, something about the past here is reminding you about this, you know, this heartache, right? Have you learned the lesson? Have you repaired your heart? This is like such a sad picture with the, you know, with the heart being sutured like that. Wow. So if you are still grieving over the past, trust that the universe, that you're not grieving alone, that someone else is there holding you, whether you like it or not. You've got angels, you also have us, you've got the community, because we're all going through our own journey, right? We're all going through our own very personal journeys. Okay, Six of Cups. This is about you thinking about the past, the good times and the bad times. And you're fearing that if you get, say, like the Queen of Cups or the Knight of Cups, someone offering you love, there's a part of you that's afraid that, I don't know if I can let myself be vulnerable like that. You know, I cared for someone so much, I don't know if I can be vulnerable like that. Now, if this isn't a love reading for you, same thing, right? You know, if this is a career type thing, you've got to make some decisions. You may be thinking about the past, right? And you're leveling up. You're creating such a stable future for yourself. And you may be wondering if, like, you know, do you want to stay in the company that you're in? You know, you may be thinking maybe there's something else better for me out there, right? Five of Wands. This is noise. This is competition, rivalry, you know, conflict, but it's not even real. It's not even worth your time. You may notice some noise around you. Ignore it, right? Because this is just going to bring you down to that negative level. And once you get there, it's really hard to get back up. It requires almost like too much energy versus just staying at that high frequency. That's where you want to always be, right? That's where we want to be. Five of Cups. Wow. Lots of fives. Five here. So, I thought you had another five. I guess you didn't. Just these two fives. But it's very sad right now, you know, because you are thinking about what you've lost from the past, whatever this heartache is. If it's a job, it's a relationship, something like that has really broken your heart. And you are thinking about what you have lost rather than looking at it from the perspective of, well, maybe I still have something that wasn't lost in that tower moment, that, you know, horrible time in your life, right? So with the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, again, it's about conflict, right? And, you know, don't live in the past. When it comes to the Five of Cups, the universe tells you, look, you need to look around, pay gratitude, you know, give gratitude for the things in your life that are going well. Like right here, that's going well. Don't think about what has spilled. You can't fix it. It's gone, right? So you need to let it go. At some point, you need to just let go because that situation is not helping you. Okay, so you need to let go. You need to get on that boat, like the Six of Swords, get on that boat and go to the other side, because there's something else there for you. You are missing out on that experience, right? The Seven of Swords, you're robbing yourself of that experience. So take that next step, like the Three of Wands or the Six of Swords. Get on that boat. Yeah, Ten of Swords, look at this. So you may be lamenting, thinking about the past, whatever hurt you. The Ten of Swords, you know, it's like, you know, whenever you get hurt, like the Ten of Swords, that it can't, like, it's reached its peak. You can't possibly hurt any more than you already do. So the universe is trying to tell you, look, you need to make up your mind. Do you want to stay here and think about the past and live in the past, or do you want to learn the lesson so that you can open up your world and see what else is out there for you? Three of Cups, celebration, being surrounded by family, friends. Okay, and Three of Cups, of course, like I said, whenever it's present, like with the Three of Swords and also the Seven of Swords, we always wonder about third-party situation, right? If there is a third person in the relationship or in the situation. right? So person, place, or thing. This could be another human. I hope not. But it could be like, you working so much to where that is almost like spending time with another individual, right? That you're not giving enough of yourself to your family. But here's the thing, learning from the past. This is the theme here. You're going to be checked. What's coming up here is this. You are changing, right? Much like the death card. This is the download I'm getting for you right now, is that you're going through a huge change, and there's something here, almost like an energy that's going to rear its ugly head, come back and remind you of that tower moment. All of that suffering you were going through, it's almost like it's checking you to see if you've moved forward. Have you grown from it? Because if you haven't grown from it, it's going to repeat itself. And all of these things that you want, it can't, it's going to be for naught, right? Because you are staying here in this sadness, all of this glow up, all of that. Yeah, it's okay. That's great. You're confident. But don't let yourself stay in this negative state here. Don't dwell on the past. I don't even like that card. I don't want that card for you. All right. Universe wants you to identify what it is that isn't serving you and learn from it and move on. Get on that boat. Go to the other side. There's something better. Knight of Swords. So this is a lot of impulsive energy, high energy, fast thinking. Okay, so make sure that you corral that energy, that impatience, that assertiveness sometimes, because what happens is then you can misdirect, you can miscommunicate as well too. We don't want that for you, right? Because again, that's going to create a negative energy flow for you. We don't want that. All right, Two of Pentacles, making decisions. Again, you got to make that decision once and for all. Do you want to hang on to this? Do you want to hang on to all of this sadness here? Or do you want to move forward? Because we're all kind of in the energy right now for everybody and all of the other signs. We're all undergoing a huge transformation. But here's the thing. You can't take this with you. And this. You can't take it with you. Universe isn't going to allow you. So you either stay here, which I don't want for you, right? Be in that state of misery. Or you transform and you achieve these things, these glow-ups, right? These promises that you're making for yourself and the universe, co-creating with the universe. Look at this, Queen of Swords. You're getting the truth. You're seeing things differently. And you're ready to swing that sword, but be careful, right? Because remember, your words can be very cutting, and so I don't want you to create enemies. I don't want you to create any more drama in your life that you don't need, okay? The World. Yeah, see? I told you, you're going to need to make a decision here because the universe is asking you, where do you want to, you need to make a decision. Where do you want to live? In a state of misery and sadness and despair, thinking about the past, or do you want all of this? Because there's a part of you kind of like doing this or that. I don't know. Do I move forward or do I, it's hard for me to let go. That's what I'm hearing from you. It's hard for me to let go. I'm afraid to let go. What would happen if I let go? Six of Pentacles. Look at that. Six of Pentacles is sort of like your Hierophant, right? You're giving. You're giving that wisdom. You're giving to others. I told you you'd be of service. Four of Pentacles. You want that stability. You want the stability. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're battle tested and you have a lot of grit. So it seems to me here the overall theme is that you do need to make a decision here. Everything looks really good. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Deep down, you want that security and you want that stability and you're going to make it happen. However, you have a few blocks here. And the blocks is that this heartache that you had suffered from the past and whatever it is that you're grieving over, you're living in the past rather than the present, and you're literally robbing yourself of the experience to gain all of this abundance here and the possibility of expanding your world, expanding your future. So whatever you need to do, however you process this communication here, that's up to you, but you have the confidence. You can make things happen. You just have to believe that you can. I want one more. Look at that. You can commit. You're ready to commit. And this commitment can be to another person or even to yourself or something else, person, place, or thing. But it's a commitment, allowing yourself to open up, right? Not being so closed up like the Four of Cups, right? Seven of Cups, lots of choices. 7 and 7, lots of choices. You're going to need to make a decision here. All right. What other messages do you have, Virgo? You're kind of at a fork in the road. That's what I keep seeing, is this fork in the road. Make sure you always choose the direction of light. Don't go towards the dark. Always go towards light. All right, here we go. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Yes, you're very talented, Virgo. All right, follow the voice of your soul. Yes, so, again, it's about you getting in touch with your higher self. your intuition, right? Listen to your intuition. It always has the answers. Healing through the lineage. So that's partly like, you being exposed to your, the elder generation, right? The wise ones, your wise ancestors. So yeah, and you may be, remember, this is sort of like the baby Hierophant here, and you may be seeking help and support from somebody who has been there, right? Because I remember I told you with the Hierophant, at some point in your life, the roles will be reversed and you're going to be the one giving the wisdom just because of everything that you've been through. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Yeah, absolutely. Keep your heart open, keep your mind open, because there's always a message there. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for being here. Very interesting reading for you today. It's almost like, yeah, you've got all this great stuff here that can happen for you, but then you're reminded there's a part of you that's really anchored to the past, and you haven't yet let go. And so now the universe is kind of pushing you and saying to you, look, we're kind of at the end here. We're at the end of the ride. What do you want to do? Do you want to go this way or this way? So it's almost like there's this pressure or push for you to make a decision because there's so much greatness that's being offered and given to you here. But there's this anchor to the past that's like, it's like driving with emergency brakes on, if you can imagine that. All right, Virgo, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with other Virgos and or cross watchers. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.